Ang gagawin lamang nila ay magbigay ng komunikasyon o sulat sa ating formal. At tanungin tayo, kaugnay sa mga kalakaran, kaugnay dito sa digmaan laban sa droga na nilunsad ng Pangulong Duterte simula sa kanyang pag-upo bilang presidente. Pero hindi nila ginagawa yon. Hinahayaan nilang makinig sa mga kasinungalingang nakakarating sa kanila, sa mga walang batayang pahayag ng mga kalaban ng administrasyon, at pinaniniwalaan nila. At binibigyan na nila ng katulan na tayo, dito sa ating bayan, ang ating pamahalaan, ay nasa likod ng sinasabi nilang extrajudicial killings. Kinakalimutan nila na ang lahat ng mga namamatay sa police operations na nilulunsad ng PNP ay nakarecord ito. Meron tayong talaan ng mga pangalan ng mga namamatay na lumalaban at naroon din ang kalakaran na bumabalot sa pagkapaslang ng mga ito. At yan ay kung sila'y lumalaban at ang buhay ng ating mga police enforcers ay nakasuong sa panganib. Hindi maaari naman na tayo'y hahayaan na lang natin ang bala na kumitil sa buhay ng ating mga police enforcers. Yan ang hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit hindi nila makita ang katotohanan na halos 100 ng pulis ang napatay ng mga ugnay sa sindikato. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit hindi nila makita na mahigit na 700 ang nagkaroon ng malubhang kalagayan at halos mamatay na dahil sa paglaban dito sa mga subject ng police operations.
So sir, kung magpapadala po sila, sabi mo ng komunikasyon o sulat, formal letter, the government is willing to provide them.
Wala namang sulat na binigay sa atin, formal na pagtatanong halimbawa kung anong gusto nilang malaman sa ating pamahalaan na hindi natin sinasagot. Dito lang sa opisina ko, lahat ng klaseng sulat sinasagot. Magpersonal, magpribado, mag-opisyal, magreklamo, kahit at tungkol sa kanilang kahirapan, lahat ng bagay sinasagot namin. At ito lang administrasyon ang gumagawa nun. Walang iba.
Thank you, John. Follow up din. Pia, Ian, then RJ. Okay, Pia muna.
Sir, yung sa statement mo kanina na dapat putulin na yung diplomatic relations dun sa mga bansang tulad ng Iceland.
Hindi ko naman sinabing dapat. Sabi ko, hayaan ko si Secretary Locsin at ang Pangulo na magdesisyon dyan. In other words, they will have to factor in every circumstance that could lead to the cutting of ties.
Okay, sir. Kasi dapat i-clarify nyo kasi ang sabi mo kanina, oo naman dahil kapag ang isang bansa ay nagpapahayag ng isang posisyon na nakakasira sa ating bansa o sovereignty, ay dapat putulin natin ang relasyon sa kanila.
Yeah, but that is the call of the President.
So how do you explain this yung sinabi nyo, sir, na dapat putulin natin ang relasyon sa kanila? Could you please clarify na yung sinabi nyo kanina?
That is my opinion. I support the stand of Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin. But in the ultimate analysis of the chief architect of foreign policy of this country, then it's the call of the President.
Sir, yung sinabi nyo na dapat putulin, is that your own opinion or the opinion of Malacañang?
That's my opinion in support of Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin's position. No, but Teddy Boy Locsin is also that, cutting of ties.
Okay, sir.
I'm more concerned with Secretary Boy Locsin because he is our foreign top diplomat.
So following on that, sir, what's your opinion on the continuation of diplomatic ties doon po sa mga bansa na sumuporta doon sa Iceland-backed resolution sa United Nations?
Well, maybe we should take a serious look on our relationship with them.
I'm asking, sir, because some of the countries that supported the resolution are countries kung saan malaki po ang concentration ng mga Pilipino na nandoon, particularly countries like Italy, Australia, and Spain. Are you saying that we need also to look into whether we will be cutting ties with them, sir?
For all we know, they may be the ones taking a second look, given the brouhaha that brought about this vote. Because I have repeatedly said, it was I who analyzed the vote. And I said, and many are adopting it, that in a democracy, simple majority rule. And there was no simple majority here. It's, in fact, even an overwhelming rejection, because only 18 votes as against 14 votes denying the resolution, and 15 of them did not register a yes vote, which means these 15 are not inclined to make a definite stand in relation to that resolution. O ibig sabihin, it's not a UN vote. Kaya tama yung sinasabi na napakinggan ko kanina si Senator Soto. UN resolution, hindi naman UN resolution yon. Resolution ng 18. Tama siya doon.
Yes, sir. But the country still voted to adopt the resolution of these particular countries, sir. I'm not saying UN generally, but these countries voted to adopt the resolution proposed by Iceland. So my question, sir, is will the palace or will the government look into possible cutting of ties with these countries?
Well, as the Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin said, that is a consideration on the table.
And what about the number of Filipinos, sir, who might be affected, who will be affected by this?
Ganun din ang sinabi ko kanina. All factors will be considered in studying whether or not we will cut our ties with Iceland.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pia. Ian. After Ian, kay RJ.
Secretary, yun bang resolution ng UN Human Rights Council, legally binding na ba yun? Pwede ba natin silang i-allow dito or pwede natin silang hindi papasukin?
Paano naman maging legally binding yan? It's not.
So pag nag-refuse tayo, pwede silang hindi sila makakapasok dito para mag-imbestiga?
Di ba tayo ang may authority to allow entry or denying entry to all foreigners in this country.
Iyan, okay na.
Pero yun nga, sir, no, sabi nga dun sa isang question kanina, hindi ba ito magiging chance natin na ipakita na wala talaga itinatago ang Pilipinas?
Dati naman tayo walang tinatago. Ano pa ipapakita natin? Gaya na lang sinabi ko, lahat ng mga nangyayari dyan sa digmaan, laban sa droga, ay nakatala. Recorded lahat yan. So all they have to do is to ask us. Not to prejudge us.
Okay. RJ, still on the issue. After RJ, si Ina.
Sir, kung susulat sila, the UN, asking the Philippine government to clarify things related to the president's drug war, is the Philippines willing to share all the documents and records pertaining to this drug war?
Not to clarify. They ask us, how many deaths are there in connection with the police operations? Or we will respond, per PNP, these are the figures.
No documents, no records to be given.
You know, they have to believe what this government tells them. Because this government doesn't lie.
All right, thank you.
It behooves them to render respect to a sovereign state.
Hi, sir. Sir, will is Malacañang considering sending perhaps a representative to the UN to question the validity of the resolution which was adopted?
But Secretary Boy Locsin has already made a speech there questioning the validity, as I've questioned the same. Because as I said, it does not reflect the majority, even a simple majority. should be unanimous.
With that statement from the Foreign Affairs Secretary, anong status ngayon? Are we waiting for them to decide on that? Kumbaga, because we are questioning the validity of the resolution. So what's the status now? Are you going to wait for them to respond or give an
The
explanation?
UN? Well, we'll let them do its thing, whatever it decides to do. We have already made our stand on the same.
Thank you, Ina. Okay, same issue, Bombo Raymond.
Sir, sabi po ni dating spokesman Harry Roque na walang masama kung isubmit ng PNP yung hawak nilang data sa UN Human Rights Commission kung wala naman itinatago. Ang sabi ni General Albayalde, it's up to the higher authorities daw whether or not to submit yung data nila on anti-drug operations. Will you allow or urge PNP to just submit the data na available sa kanila to the UN CHR?
Number one, I do not recall that statement being made by Mr. Roque. Number two, as I said, it is discretionary on the part of a sovereign government to respond or not to respond to any question relative to anything concerning the affairs of this government. If we feel that the question is legitimate, we will respond. But if the question is only designed to fish information that it will use by the inquiring country to embarrass this government, certainly we will not oblige.
Sir, but the PNP is saying on the real numbers contesting those reported. So bakit hindi na lang i-submit yun to once and for all, matapos na?
When the PNP says that is the figure, then that is the recorded figure. And everyone should believe that. Because the PNP is not in the business of lying. It is in the business of securing peace and order in this country.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bombo. Lipat na tayo sa ibang issue o meron pang pahabol doon sa ibang issue.